Hello and welcome to our recipe for Lebkuchen squares. Lebkuchen are German gingerbread, and there are many different variations. The recipe that I will show you today is super fast and easy to make. You can enjoy these amazing Lebkuchen squares with a mug of homemade gluehwein in less than 1 hour, and that includes the baking time. Let me show you how to make these scrumptious Lebkuchen squares and how to top them with 3 different glazes. Start with melting butter and honey over medium-low heat and then set it aside to cool down. In the meantime, whisk the eggs with salt and sugar until they are light and fluffy. In the meantime, add the flour with the baking powder, gingerbread spice, ground cloves, cinnamon, and cocoa powder to a large bowl and blend everything together. Then add the milk to the egg mixture and blend well. Add the nuts and the other dry ingredients to the bowl and mix well. The honey butter mixture should be cooled down enough by now to add to the bowl. While the dough is mixing, you can chop the dried fruit briefly and then fold them into the dough. You can use all kinds of dry fruit or traditional mix of candied orange and lemon peel. I personally like for this recipe to use dried cherries or apricots. Now you just need to pour the dough on a with parchment-lined baking sheet. This will be a little bit of a challenge as the dough is pretty thick. But if you hold the parchment paper while you spread out the dough, it will just work fine. You can use an offset spatula to get a more even look, but I prefer my Lebkuchen more in the traditional rustic look. Then bake the dough for about 20 to 25 minutes in a 350-degree Fahrenheit preheated oven. Allow the Lebkuchen to cool completely on the baking sheet. You could eat it as is, but I prefer to garnish it with a glaze. I usually cut the edges straight, but that's optionally. If you like a variety like me, then just cut your Lebkuchen in 3 or more or less parts and top them with different glazes. Let me show you how to make a fast lemon butter glaze. Start with melting the butter. Then add the powdered sugar and the lemon juice and mix well. Drizzle or spread the mixture warm on top of the Lebkuchen. If you don't like the lemon flavor, you can use water instead of the lemon juice. For the second variation, I heated up some apricot jam in the microwave and spread a thick layer on top. While I'm waiting for the jam to set a little bit, I top the third part of the gingerbread with a chocolate glaze. If you don't want to go through the process of tempering the chocolate, use high-quality chocolate wafers. You can easily melt them in 30 seconds increments in the microwave. Just stir well in between and this should not take you longer than just a couple of minutes. I melted white chocolate wafers in the microwave, and now I top the Lebkuchen with the apricot jam with it. If you have some leftover chocolate that you don't want to waste, just get wild and drizzle it over the other layers. After everything is set, you can cut the Lebkuchen into bite-sized squares or bars, and they are ready to enjoy. Guten Appetit!